Today, I'm going to tell you the 8 tech stocks to keep an eye on as we move into 2021. In this portfolio, we've put together an average annual return of 22.94 per year. This means that for every 4-year period that you held on to this portfolio of stocks, you will have doubled your money. While I can recognize that the past returns are not indicative of future performance, the stocks that I'm about to show you can almost be considered the new blue chip stocks of the next decade. Blue chip companies was a phrase formerly reserved for companies that were so large and so successful that it was almost impossible for them to fail. These were companies whose products and services were widely accepted and were known to weather downturns and operate profitably in the face of adverse economic conditions. In today's era of technological advancement, we've named the 8 tech companies that we're expecting to take on huge levels of growth in 2021. Microsoft. So far in 2020, Microsoft has shown an increase in value of 41.85% with a 1.06% dividend that has grown at about 10% each year. This shows that Microsoft continues to generate profits that allows them to grow their dividends while also reinvesting the majority of their profits into their company operations, resulting in a 41.85% share price increase in 2020 so far. Microsoft is known for its Windows operating systems and Office productivity suite. The company is organized into 3 main segments: productivity and business processes like Office 365 and Dynamics, intelligence cloud such as Azure, and more personal computing such as Xbox and Surface laptops, tablets, and desktops. Through acquisitions, Microsoft owns Xamarin, LinkedIn, and GitHub. Alphabet is a holding company with Google, the internet media giant, as a wholly owned subsidiary. They have grown their revenues at an average rate of 20% per year over the past 10 years and have grown their net earnings by 20% per year as well. 2020 has been great on their share price as it's driven their value up by 33.54% so far. Google generates 99% of Alphabet's revenue, of which more than 85% is from online ads. Google's other revenue is from the sales of apps and content on the Google Play Store and YouTube, as well as cloud service fees and other licensing revenues. Sales of hardware such as Chromebooks and Pixel smartphones and smart home products, which include the Nest and Google Home, also contribute to other revenues. Alibaba is the world's largest online and mobile commerce company, measured at $846 billion in revenue for the fiscal year ended March 2019. They've managed to grow their net earnings per share by 42% per year over the last 5 years with a 0% dividend payout policy. You know they've been reinvesting their funds into their company to continue growing and optimizing their operations, which has resulted in a share price increase of 44.61% so far in 2020. Alibaba operates China's most visited online marketplaces, including Taobao and Tmall. Alibaba's China marketplaces account for 68% of revenue in the 2019 fiscal year, with Taobao generating revenue through advertising and other merchant data services, and Tmall deriving revenue from commission fees. Apple pays a small dividend to keep its investors happy, a 0.7%, with this growing by an average 6% each year. As a developed brand with an absolute loyal customer base, they've managed to grow their earnings by 10% per year. They've also destroyed the stock charts by driving a total share price increase of 75.2% so far in 2020. Apple designs a wide variety of consumer electronic devices, including smartphones, tablets, PCs, smartwatches, and TV boxes, among others. The iPhone makes up the majority of Apple's total revenue. In addition, Apple offers its customers a variety of services such as Apple Music, iCloud, Apple Care, Apple TV, Apple Arcade, Apple Card, and Apple Pay, among others. Apple's products are distributed online as well as through company-owned stores and third-party retailers. The company generates roughly 40% of its revenues from the Americas, with the remainder earned internationally. Accenture pays a small dividend of 1.4% with consistent dividend growth of 9% per year. They've also increased their earnings each year by 10% every single year over the past 10 years. They've reported a total share price earning of 26.86% in 2020 as well. Accenture is a leading global IT services firm that provides consulting, strategy, and technology and operational services. The company provides its IT offerings to a variety of sectors, including communications, media and technology, financial services, health and public services, consumer products, and resources. Accenture employs just under 500,000 people through 200 cities in 51 countries. Electronic Arts has a 0% dividend policy. This allows them to grow their business through reinvesting 100% of their profits over the past 5 years. They've managed to grow their net profits by 30% per year and reported an overall share price increase of 22.86% so far in 2020. EA is one of the world's largest third-party video game publishers and has transitioned from a console-based video game publisher to one of the largest publishers in consoles, PC, and mobile. The firm owns a number of large franchises including Madden, FIFA, Battlefield, Apex Legends, Mass Effect, Dragon's Age, and Need for Speed. Amphenol Corp is another great dividend grower. They pay a small dividend of 0.8% to keep their investors happy and continue to grow this by 15% each year. They've also reported a share price earning of 26.86% in 2020 alone. They are a leading designer and manufacturer of connectors, cables, and sensor-based products. Their products are used primarily to transmit electrical and optical signals for a wide range of electronic applications. Primary end markets include voice, video, and data communication systems, commercial and military aerospace electronics, industrial factory automation equipment, mobile devices, and transportation application. Fidelity National Information Services pays a dividend of 1% while also growing this by 10% every single year. They've reported a share price growth of 8.3% in 2020 despite the economic difficulties faced by businesses. Fidelity National Information Services legacy operations provide core and payment processing services to banks, but its business has expanded over time. By acquiring SunGard in 2015, the company now provides record keeping and other services to investment firms. With the acquisition of WorldPay in 2019, FIS now provides payment processing services for merchants and holds leading positions in the US and UK. About a fourth of revenue was generated outside of North America in 2019. This portfolio of growth technology stocks gives you an accurate picture of what the future will look like. As long as you believe that humans will not destroy themselves and that we will continue to advance in technology, then this portfolio will allow you to earn an investment return that has outperformed the benchmark by 10% every year over the last 10 years. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to help out the channel.